Tonight, Kenya is facing one of its most devastating weather emergencies in recent memory. Torrential rainfall has unleashed widespread flooding across the country, overwhelming roads, homes, and critical infrastructure. Authorities confirmed that more than 28 people have lost their lives, with dozens more rescued as fast-rising waters sweep through communities. This is a national emergency, and the situation is still unfolding. Days of intense rainfall have saturated the ground and overloaded drainage systems, triggering flash floods in urban centers and rural areas alike. In several regions, rivers burst their banks overnight, sending powerful currents into residential neighborhoods and business districts. Major transport routes have been cut off. Vehicles are trapped in deep water. Entire streets have turned into rivers. In the capital, Nairobi, floodwaters have submerged key highways and low-lying estates, paralyzing traffic and stranding commuters. Other severely affected regions include flood-prone counties, where poor drainage and swollen rivers have displaced families and destroyed property. Emergency services say some areas remain inaccessible due to damaged roads and strong water currents. Officials report that many victims were caught off guard by sudden flash floods, some trapped inside homes, others swept away while attempting to cross flooded roads. Search and rescue teams are working around the clock, pulling survivors from submerged vehicles and collapsing structures. Temporary shelters have been established to house displaced families, while humanitarian groups mobilize food, blankets, and medical supplies. For many, the night brought fear, loss, and uncertainty. National and county emergency teams have launched coordinated rescue operations despite dangerous conditions. First responders are using boats and heavy equipment to reach marooned residents. Police have sealed off high-risk zones, urging motorists to avoid flooded highways and residents to relocate to safer ground. Disaster management agencies say response efforts are ongoing, but persistent rainfall is complicating operations. The flooding is also taking a heavy toll on infrastructure and the economy. Transport networks have been disrupted, businesses forced to close, and power outages reported in several neighborhoods. Flooded markets and damaged supply routes threaten local commerce and daily livelihoods. Repair costs are expected to be significant if heavy rainfall continues. Meteorological services warn that more rainfall may be on the way. Soil already saturated means even moderate showers could trigger further flooding and landslides. Authorities are closely monitoring river levels and weather systems as the country braces for possible additional impact. Residents are strongly advised to avoid flooded roads and fast-moving water. Move to higher ground if you are in a low-lying area. Do not attempt to drive through floodwaters. Even shallow water can sweep vehicles away. Follow official advisories and emergency instructions. This is a developing national crisis. We'll continue bringing you verified updates as rescue and recovery efforts unfold. Subscribe to Pulse Africa Daily for fast, clear coverage that matters.